We lost Tommy on the last day of 2020. A week later was the January 6th violent insurrection and attempted coup against the American government. We had buried Tommy the day before. Our daughter Tabitha was with me. My son-in-law, Hank, married to Hannah, was with me on that day. They were the only children of members there because of COVID-19, members were told not to bring their families and also not to bring their staffs, which probably saved dozens, if not hundreds of people's lives, because there could have been a few thousand more people there that day, and it would have been much more difficult even for our overwhelmed and outnumbered Capitol Police force to defend everybody. A week after that, we impeached Donald Trump for inciting a violent insurrection against the Union. On that day, Speaker Pelosi, with her almost supernatural insight and political genius, almost like clairvoyance, at a time when I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, I was a wreck, and she came and asked me to be the leader of the impeachment drive. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to ever do anything again of meaning or substance in my life. And she was telling me, we need you now. You need to rally, and you need to rally our people. And I say in the book, and I believe it, that she threw me a lifeline, and it's what brought me back into the land of the living. So then we had 3 weeks to prepare for the trial. Unlike the process we're involved in now with the Select Committee, where we've had a year and a half to go out and interview witnesses and gather information, we were going essentially on the public record. Donald Trump's public statements and actions, the record we were able to reconstruct from videos either taken by people in the crowd or officers, or the videos inside the Capitol. And all of that took place between February 9 and February 13th. So my book is the story of those 50 days and what happened. I felt I needed to record as quickly, as factually as possible what had just happened. Otherwise, I might spend the rest of my life just obsessed with it and not being able to do other things. And it began as a love letter to Tommy, and it ended as a love letter to America too. And when I turned it in, I should tell you, Michael, it was 900 pages long, and it's the book that the people are reading is 450 pages, is half of that. But the editor was a very smart editor, a guy named Matt Harper. He said, well, this is pretty much ready to go, but the problem is that it's 2 books, and you wrote one book that's a biography of your son, and then you wrote another book that's a record of those 50 days. And he said, we don't need to go through first grade and second grade and third grade and fourth grade and all of the relationships and everything. And that took a long time. And it was, at first it was sort of shocking and hard to hear, but I saw the logic of what he was saying. I was afraid that Tommy would not come through just in my telling of what had happened during the January 6th period and the period of the impeachment trial. But fortunately, I have a lot of correspondence and people sending me emails and letters, and I think Tommy did come through, and we are in the process of gathering Tommy's poems and plays and speeches and stuff that he's done, and we're hoping to be able to publish, a little booklet of his own stuff. So.